My name is Jennifer Matos. I'm the Executive Director of the Noah Webster House in West Hartford Historical Society, and I'm bringing you the 31st edition of our Armchair Tour of West Hartford history. Today, I'm deep within the property of the Holy Family Retreat Center, which is located on Tunxis Road. This, for some, is a very well-known place, and for others, is probably a hidden gem, but it's been here in West Hartford since 1951. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about the story of how a monastery came to be here in West Hartford, Connecticut. So first, let me tell you about the Passionists. So the Holy Family Retreat Center was brought here by the Passionist Community. The Passionist Community is a Catholic religious community that was founded over 300 years ago in Italy by St. Paul of the Cross. And today, their goal is to really bring hope and healing to all that they need. Today, you can find a Passionist in 59 different countries, over 5 different continents. They came to the Hartford area in 1945 at the invitation of a Hartford bishop, Bishop Henry O'Brien, and he actually had contacted the Passionists who were in Massachusetts and suggested that they might want to come to Farmington, Connecticut to build a monastery and a retreat center for laymen. Well, they ended up buying 48 acres of land right on the West Hartford Farmington line, and they began construction in 1948. They actually purchased the land from a man named John Caval, who was the president of a New Britain company called Caval Tool and Machine. So when construction began in 1948, Father Joseph Flynn was a member of the Passionist Community. He actually moved into a ranch-style home near the property so that he could oversee the construction. The construction took a couple of years. The building was built in a post-World War II design that used these pre-fabricated concrete slabs with a brick design. And when it was finished, the complex included not only the monastery, but also a public chapel and outdoor stations of the cross, which are still accessible today. It's interesting to note that although the land technically was on both Farmington and West Hartford, the decision was made to give the monastery a West Hartford address. And part of this was the belief that West Hartford could do a better job handling the large volume of mail that the Passionists received. The address of Holy Family Retreat today is 303 Tunxis Road in West Hartford. So we know that Holy Family opened as a monastery in 1951, and they soon expanded their services. So they actually built a new seminary building in 1963 to train young men for priesthood, which was called the Brothers Training Program. And during the 1970s, they offered a novitiate program, which is basically the period of training and preparation that a novice goes through while they're deciding whether or not to become a priest. Besides providing a place of peace and tranquility, the Passionists were always known for being out in the world. They were preachers. So in the 1980s, the Holy Family started to offer additional programs for the public. So they offered special programs for young married couples, seminars to discuss morality with business leaders, and they provided a retreat space for outside organizations. Today, the Holy Family Passionist Retreat Center is actually the largest Passionist ministry in the world and the largest parish-based Catholic retreat center in the United States. Each year, 19,000 people find comfort, healing, and rest in this place. So besides the monastery, the Holy Family Retreat Center encompasses 3 other entities. One is the Copper Beech Institute, and the Institute teaches mindfulness practice and contemplative wisdom to inspire purposeful living, awakening our full potential for compassionate action, and to encourage a healing shift in the way we relate to one another in our interconnected world. There's also the Monastery Gallery of Art. The Gallery of Art unites the arts, creativity, and the sacred. It values and promotes art that explores themes of compassion, resilience, peacemaking, loving kindness, social justice, and care for others and our planet. And finally, there's the Spiritual Life Center. The Spiritual Life Center is a non-denominational catalyst for those who seek a deeper relationship with the divine. One of the things that the Spiritual Life Center offers is the Labryinth. So I'm standing here in front of of the Labryinth. This is a place that is open to the public. It is actually open daily and can be accessed by wheelchair. It was dedicated September 11th, 2008. The idea of the Labryinth goes back to ancient times as a symbol of wholeness and a metaphor for life's journey. It's a place you can go to contemplate. We all know that life is full of twists and turns. Unexpected events can take us in directions that can surprise us and even stress us out. And the Labryinth is a place where you can go for spiritual centering, contemplation, and prayer. And the idea of the maze is also that of the Labryinth is that it's not a maze. There's only one path that you follow, and it takes you to the center. You might not know exactly where you're going, but you can trust that the path is going to lead you in the right direction. And what this does is it allows your body to walk while your mind focuses on a spiritual question or prayer. You'll notice there's a sculpture behind me. The sculpture at the center of the Labryinth was created by a man named Dan Siraki. The circle is a symbol of eternity and the fullness of life, and the center of the circle, how it is empty, it reminds us to empty ourselves so that we can be filled with peace. What a nice day it is to be outside visiting the Labryinth, and nice couple days are coming up. I encourage you to come out to Tunxis Road and visit the Holy Family Passionist Retreat Center. There are other walking trails, there are stations of the cross, and then of course this beautiful labyrinth that I hope will bring you, and as it has many others, peace. Hope you learned a little something new this week, and we'll see you next week for the Armchair tour of West Hartford history.